Windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Yeah, I got 5, you know it's all live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Yeah. Hope all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, yeah, baby, when we gon' slide. I don't care if we on a run. Nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, the same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby? What's the move? Hi everyone, welcome back to my live stream. The title of today's live stream is Somebody to Duolingo, which is a play on Somebody to Love, which is a song by the British rock band Queen. It debuted in 1976 on their album A Day at the Racers and also appeared on their 1981 compilation album Greatest Hits. So, fun fact there for you. Hey Addie. Wait, did I go live on Friday? I don't think I did. Did I go live on Thursday? I don't think I did. But there is a reason for that. So a water main broke in my neighborhood and we didn't have, they had to turn off the gas lines. So we didn't have heat for about 2 days. But, you know, it was very, very cold last week. So that was fun. But we're back. Con Edison is doing their thing, so I'm grateful for that, and we are back in action. But I had to take a couple days off because it was like impossible to sit here in the cold and attempt to do stuff. But we're back. I did want to check the Duolingo Instagram, but I don't know, it doesn't really look like anything new is here. Same old saint. Yeah, this is like old stuff. So I guess, no, this is new. I think. Faking my death was the test and you all passed. Oh, okay. So I guess they believe that more people logged in or something. Wow. Okay. That's something. But whatever. We're just gonna keep on moving on. So it was fake. His death was fake. All right. That was kind of silly. I don't know why they did that, but they were trying to blame it on Elon Musk and Dua Lipa and all this other foolishness. I knew Dua faked his own death. He never dies. Yeah, okay. And that was I think that was one of the sentences in one of the lessons, like Dua never dies or something like that in one of the Spanish lessons. So that I felt like that was a clue. And I think the clue was correct. It was very, very telling. So today's daily quest for today, we need to complete 3 lessons, complete 2 perfect lessons, and spend 20 minutes learning. So I won't take up too much of your time. Let's see. I guess I'll start with Greek first. We are learning how to read any word. So it's been... How long have I been learning Greek? What lesson? This is section 1, unit 4. Okay, so, no, that's wrong. It's unit 5. All right, let's see.
Sure.
So I think that's this one. All right. STO.
Stop.
PSO.
Sure.
FO.
For.
LO.
Lo.
PO.
Pa.
A. Okay. So.
Ψω. Το ψάρι.
Το ψάρι. Fish.
Το ψάρι.
Okay.
Το ψάρι. 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 Το ψωμί. Το ψωμί. Το ψωμί. Δράμα. Μουσείο. Σούπα. Όχι. Ψωμί. Ψωμί. Σούπα, ναι. Σκελετό, ψάρι. Ναι. Το ροζ ψάρι. Το ροζ ψάρι. Το ροζ ψάρι.
Okay, I think that worked. Let me refresh. So what, the pink
Ψάρι.
fish. Okay. Oh, okay. Perfect. All right. That was weird. I don't know why that happens.
Ψωμί με αβοκάντο.
Bread with avocado.
Το ψωμί.
The bread, fish.
Ψωμί.
Okay, the bread,
Ψάρι και σούπα.
fish, and soup.
Το ψωμί είναι ροζ.
The bread is pink. Okay. All right. Well, we got a perfect score, so that's good.
Introduce.
Well, if you are here, I hope that you like the live, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm really bad at advertising myself. I get tired of saying the same thing all the time. Like, oh, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. It's like, oh, if you want to, you want to. If you don't, you don't. At this point, like, do what you want. It's your YouTube profile. You can like or not like, or subscribe or not subscribe. It's really not, I can say it as many times as I want, and people won't listen or will listen. It really all depends. Honestly, I wonder how big space is. Maybe, oh, I feel like space is infinite. Like, you can't really measure the how big it is, because it keeps going on and on and on. Like, there's really no end to space. At least that's what I think. All right, so we're doing pretty good. We're going to practice some Greek letters.
E. E.
Ing. A-I-N-G.
Egg.
D.
So is that N-T-O-I? Maybe we're all a small, tiny, tiny thing inside one's brain, maybe, because the further you zoom out of space or something, the more it looks like a complex in someone's brain. The neurons is what I'm looking for. Ah, yeah. That's a good point. We could just be little, like, neurons, little atoms
Πόδι.
inside of something. Because, like, we might feel that we're so big and we're so advanced and we're smarter, but really, you're right. When you zoom out, you realize how tiny we really are. Like, to someone who's bigger than us, we look like roaches. Like, the way, yeah, like, it's quite interesting.
Πόδι.
Podi?
Pa. O. Da. E.
Points. Okay, never gotten that.
Egg.
Di. In. Di. De.
NTA.
De. Egg.
The universe is complex, a thing we fully cannot grasp. Yeah, it really is. Like, you really think about how large space is, or just how large the world is. Like, even the fact that there's like a whole nother side of the world that some of us have never seen and may never get to see. Or, you know, what I think about too is underwater. I feel like because scientifically we haven't been able to reach the very, very bottom of the ocean, and so who knows what's down there. There's parts that we have not even explored. There's probably things down there that we can't even comprehend. So there's so much undiscovered land that we know nothing about and may never know. Like, there's just parts of the world we cannot reach physically. Yeah, it is pretty fascinating and terrifying because we're just living and we don't really know. We don't really know.
Dazi.
Dazi?
Za. A.
No.
Za. A. Da. A. Za. I.
Scoobnautica. I've never heard of that game. Sounds interesting though. I mean, there's also the argument that we're living in a simulation, which I kind of believe. Like the same way you play The Sims, it's like we are someone else's Sims. I don't know what this word is. I want to say this though.
Che.
Oh, okay. And then
Egg. I. Di. Od.
NTOI.
Di.
T.
De.
De. Okay.
Uri.
Uri.
U. I. I. Ra. Ra. U. Ga. Uri.
Woody.
Ra. I.
Oh. Okay, so I just gotta flip those. All right, it's fair enough. We're existing as living beings, yet we question our own existence. Yeah, like we can't even accept that we're human, we're on this earth. The end. We have to like try and justify it somehow.
Che. Da. Di. De. Od.
NTOI.
In.
OING.
Angu.
Angu. Oh wait, no. Wait. Angu? Like maybe it's wait a minute. Wait. Angu. There we go. NTOI. Alright. AING. NTAI.
Uri.
Okay, so
Ga. U. R. I.
got it. Alright, so that was
Fun fact.
don't care. Alright. And I do wonder if we have aliens. Like, do aliens really exist? And are they smarter than us? Do they know more? Do they look at us and laugh? Like, you know, these are the questions I want answered. And I feel like the FBI knows a lot and they're just not telling us because either they don't want to cause mass hysteria or they just feel like we can't handle it, or I don't know. It's quite interesting. A human is always displeased in some way. Most of us have a set of emotions very far from what some animals can comprehend, yet we are still capable of death and destruction. That is true. Technically, we are smarter than animals, and we are, even though we are animals ourselves, but we are able to control other animals like dogs, cats. Like, we domesticate animals, like to the point where people even try to domesticate snakes even. And even though we have all this authority over other species, we still feel inferior at times. It's interesting. And it's strange because there's those set of people who can acknowledge that we are the superior species, and then there are others who feel like we must dominate and we must control. And honestly, and then there's those other set of people who believe we can all live in harmony, who are comfortable swimming with the sharks and laying down with crocodiles. Like, there's different types of mindsets when it comes to these things. And then, there's the survival of the fittest mindset, which is we must do whatever we can to survive, to stay on top of the food chain or whatever that may be. So that's kind of where, like, we dominate our foods, like chickens and cows and pigs, and we dominate those species because it's the circle of life, or the survival of the fittest type thing. We're the most dangerous animal on this planet, and Eric can go rogue, and that is why we have serial killers. Maybe we have... No, you're right. That's actually why.
Tú ya lo usaste.
I think that our minds are not only superior, but also very fragile at the same time. There's so much, like, I believe, I don't remember the percentage, but I believe that we only use a certain percentage of our brain, and there's another percentage that we have not tapped into. Many of us have not tapped into that next part of our brain. So our bodies are so complex. I think we don't even realize sometimes the power that we have and the authority that we have. And I can even tie this into my religion a little bit, that, God says that our mouth has power. We have the same power as him. We just don't know how to use it. So we are very complex creatures. There's just parts of us that we have not tapped into. And then there's some of us who have tapped in, but we, might label them as crazy or schizophrenic. And maybe they're just tapping into their spiritual side and we don't realize it. Because we as a society have defined what normal is, and anything outside of that is considered crazy, insane, etc. Did you already use him? Wait.
Usaste.
Did you already use it? Okay. Did you already use it? Yeah, we are dominant yet still submissive. Exactly.
¿Por qué nunca trabajó?
And and it's all about habitat as well. When we are in our habitat, or what we've torn down to make our habitat, we are comfortable. But once we go outside of our habitat, we are invading the space of something else. So, like when you go out into the woods and you encounter a bear, you're invading that bear's habitat, that bear's space. The same way, if a bear comes into your neighborhood, that bear is inhabiting your habitat, and therefore there's like this conflict of interest. I do say one thing: I fear no man, I fear what man is capable of. That is a good attitude. You should never fear men in general, because men don't have, yes, men have power, but they don't have as much power as they think. Why does he never work? Why does he never work? Why? Or why did he never work? Why did he never work? Is that grammatically correct? Oh, okay, I guess it is.
Ellos bailaron por muchas horas.
They danced for many hours.
Yo siempre usé el carro de papá.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely. I knew what you meant by man, as in mankind, as in us as a whole. I always used Papa's car. Dad's car. Okay.
Tú ayudaste mucho a tus abuelos.
Did you help your grandparents? You helped your grandparents a lot. You helped your grandparents a lot. No matter who someone is, they have a weakness, one that can be exploited and used against them. That is so true. Like people who have, like, I'm watching this show on Netflix called Cassandra, and it's about these people who move into a smart house, but the smart house was built like in 1971. So it's very old, and they decided to reboot it and use it. And the robot listens even when you don't realize she's listening. And she heard the wife talk about how her sister used to lock her in the closet and she would have these panic attacks, and it was really strenuous on her. And
Ellos nunca ayudaron a su familia.
okay, hold on, now I'm telling the story. The robot used it against her. She went into a closet, and the smart home locked the door, and she like started freaking out because she couldn't get out. And that's an example of a robot misusing information, but it showed the robot's actually very jealous. It's a really good show, by the way. But it just shows how if you have to be very careful what you tell people about your vulnerabilities, because they will use it against you, and in the worst way possible. That's why I don't believe in having best friends, because best friends tell each other everything. Well, there's certain things that people just shouldn't know about you. It's safer that way. Humans are a mix of good and bad, and it's up to them to decide what they want to do. Yeah, it's really up to them. I mean, you have two choices, good or bad. It's kind of like, I think, is it the Chinese who say yin and yang, I believe? It's the same thing. You have good, bad, and it's your choice. Now, I think as a society, we have established what is considered good and what is considered bad. And so by that definition, you have to make the choice which way you want to go. See, they never help their family. They never helped their family.
Yo pinté esta casa hace 3 años.
I painted this house 3 years ago.
Mis abuelos nunca usaron un celular.
My grandparents never used a cell phone.
Yo cambié mi carro hace 4 años.
I changed my car 4 years ago. Okay, I'm doing pretty good at this.
Andrea bailó con Pedro toda la noche.
Andrea danced with Pedro all night. All right.
¿Tú cuándo comenzaste a estudiar francés?
When did you start studying French? When did you start studying French?
Mi padre pintó esa escuela hace 10 años.
My father painted this school 10 years ago. That school 10 years ago. Are you taking the plates? Ustedes. Taking, you taking. Tomas. Cogen. Okay, so ustedes Cogen
Coge
los
los platos.
Ellos comenzaron a trabajar en una oficina.
They started to work in an office. They started to work in an office.
Ellos pintaron los dormitorios el verano pasado.
Honestly, we can be scary, like us humans. I'm trying to word this in a way that won't sound weird or repetitive. I think as humans, we are scary to other species. Like anything that's smaller than us, I think, is scared of us. And it depends too, because like I think of dogs. Like some dogs, they could be as big as ever and they are scaredy cats, and then they can be small and ready to bite you. So it really all, depends. But yeah, I think that all of us have the ability to be scary to the next person or thing or species. Let's see, they painted the bedrooms last summer. Okay. Why did he never work?
¿Por qué?
Why did he?
Él nunca trabajó.
Something like that. Okay, that works. There's a stereotype for that. All bark and no bite. Yup. That's the one. I think like in Jamaica we say, I don't know how to really translate that. I mean, the only way I could translate it is bark and no bite. Yeah, that's about it. See, my father changed a lot those years. Mi padre. Comprendis. This word.
Comprendisteis.
Mucho.
Esos. Años.
Cambió. Oh, okay. I worked in this office for 10 years, okay? So yo
Trabajé
en esta
oficina por la 10 años.
Oh, por 10? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. My father, so
Cambió.
All right, no problem. So yo trabajé en esta
oficina por 10
I
años.
don't know why I put la. I don't even know where that came from. Okay. All right, I will stop yapping for 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, if you want, I don't mind. This is interesting to me. I don't know but I'm here. Yeah, I wish more people would talk. This is a really interesting conversation, and people are missing out by not joining in. I see we have 3 likes, so there's 2 other people who are here and listening and interested. So if you have an opinion, leave it in the chat. We no judgment. This is a no judgment zone. Everyone's opinion is appreciated and welcomed. I always think I'm annoying someone else when I'm the main talker or saying something. I don't know. It doesn't feel that way. And I don't know if that makes other people nervous. Like, oh, this one person is talking a lot. Like, maybe I shouldn't say something. I don't know if that scares people away, but I doubt it. I don't think that's it. Complete 2 perfect lessons. Okay. Wow. Well, we could do it in English. Let's see. Legendary. Talk in an online meeting. Okay. That's simple enough. I can't join the meeting today because my sister hid my laptop.
Laptop.
Oh, that's horrible.
Mia's laptop almost died during an important meeting.
Okay, I'm not even gonna listen to that whole thing. Lily's voice is annoying to me. It's getting cooler, so I'm wearing a sweater. Does Ben want to
Does
figures on the big screen
aren't
small on paper?
I think that loud noise was thunder.
I think that loud noise was thunder. I try not to be repetitive or rude since I don't have many friends or a chance to talk to anyone. No, I feel the same way. I don't socialize. I mean, I socialize at work. That's probably about it. And at home with my parents, but I don't have many friends myself. So this is probably, like I said, this is the most conversation I have throughout my day. Besides my parents and work, like this YouTube live is the most conversation I have with people like around my own age or just people with the same mindset. It's almost sad, but I don't know. I'm also very introverted. I like my own company.
Thank you for printing today's meeting agenda. Tom, did everyone get one?
I just feel like I love my own peace. I feel like I used to have friends, and when the pandemic happened, I lost, not that they died. I just lost a lot of friends just through political differences and like other random things. But since I've cut off a lot of people that I called friends, my life has been at peace. I've become more comfortable with myself, and I've learned how to be my own company a long time ago, but this time around, I think because I'm older, I'm enjoying my own company even more than I did back then. And it's just very peaceful. Like, I don't mind like talking to someone and socializing, but there comes a point where I just want to just like I just want to get away. Like, I don't mind talking for a little bit and socializing for a little bit, but then my favorite part of the day is coming home, coming in my room, closing the door, and just being by myself and being in my own thoughts and just relaxing and just reflecting on the day or just enjoying my own company, whether that's watching TV by myself, watching a fun show or a movie, or, you know, playing a game on my phone, doing a puzzle. Like, I enjoy my alone time very, very much. And so the thought of even like having friends who like want to go out all the time or hang out all the time, like it just, I feel stressed just thinking about it. I don't want to put in the effort to come and see you or meet up. Like, I just don't. I really like being by myself. I love it. At school, I stay quiet until angered. Same. That was me when I was in middle school. I was very quiet. I only talked unless I was spoken to. And, you know, I still got bullied, even though I didn't say much. But when I did, they found something to bully me about. So, you know. But yeah, I usually stayed quiet. 8th grade, I remember, because that was the year before high school. I was so quiet. I didn't talk at all. I didn't even talk to the teachers because I started not to like them either. So I didn't talk to anybody. I just came, did my work, left. That was it. I did not participate. I did not raise my hand. I did not do anything. I just did not like 8th grade. I did not like that school. Yeah, so it's for the better, honestly. I think I started talking more when I got to high school because I was like around people that I was around different people. So I started to talk more. I'm working from home today because I don't want to leave the house. I'm the opposite. I don't like to be by myself, but then again, I don't like to go out places. I guess it's something you have to learn. Like, you just have to find something like a hobby that you like doing alone, and that takes up most of your time. And you really when you're by yourself doing something, you don't even realize the time going by.
In our meeting, we discussed the sales figures from last year.
Figures. Am I spelling that right? Figures? Oh, U-R-S. Okay, I knew something was wrong. 7th grade for me was wild. 7th grade. Yeah, seventh grade for me was wild too. I think no, eighth grade for me was definitely the worst. Sixth and eighth, seventh was bad, but not as bad. And I think it's because of the teacher that I had in seventh grade was a no nonsense type of teacher, and she really like didn't play that whole like taking the class time to. She called out stuff really fast. And, like people respected her a lot. So seventh grade was a little bit better for me, but still, like, I was very quiet and didn't really participate. Oh, yours was wild for a different reason. Ah, okay. Okay. Isn't your manager taking a vacation?
Isn't.
Aren't your
Aren't.
hours? Wait. Aren't
Isn't.
Wait, no.
Isn't.
That's right. I don't know why I thought. Okay.
It's cool today, so I'm wearing my new jacket.
It's cold today. Oh, it's cool. She said cool. I thought she said cold.
Wow, it's raining really hard right now. Can you hear that? I'm sorry.
Not me. I don't want to hear this.
Is it always raining in Madrid in the fall?
I guess this isn't the perfect score since I got one wrong.
Yes, isn't it amazing?
Isn't it amazing? There was a beautiful sunset yesterday evening.
A couple of days means around 2 days.
A couple of days means around 2 days. My teacher in seventh grade thought I was something bad because of what some of my friends were talking about. I made them clear it up for me. That happened when I had this. Oh, no. Oh, I hate when that happens. See, that's why they say it's very important to watch the company you keep, because you might not be that way and your friend is, and because your friend is that way, they assume that you're that way too, and it just messes. It really messes you up if you're not careful about it. Yeah. Can you give me a moment? The kids have hidden all my pens.
Sometimes my son hides under the desk in my office.
Okay. Sometimes my son hides under the desk in my office.
It's cool today, so I'm wearing my new jacket.
Alright. That wasn't a perfect score, unfortunately, so that didn't help with the chest, but okay, at least we opened the gold. So we just have to open the silver one. So we have to be very careful and try to do a perfect lesson. It was my fault because of my weird interest stuff. Oh, okay. This sounds quite personal. I mean, it really, yeah, I mean, and it's amazing how fast things get around in middle school.
Date.
Date. Roar. Door.
I feel like middle school, well, school in general, people are very gossipy.
Date.
Rate.
Roar.
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 Roar. Door.
Door. Door. Right. Right. It's a bit personal, but in ninth grade, I'm going to shut the biggity dig up and do all my work. That's good. That's good. Ninth grade, honestly, ninth grade is the time to start, especially if you're thinking about going to college. Ninth grade is just as important as 12th grade. I think what you do freshman year kind of determines the trajectory for the rest of your years in high school. So, yeah, it's a good time. I enjoyed my high school experience, I must say. It was all right. Yeah, I mean, there was definitely favoritism. That's the only thing I didn't like about my school. There was favoritism, and it was very clear who the favorites were. So that aspect of high school I didn't like, but I was just like, you know what? Who cares? I'm just here to do my work, get my grades, and leave. And that's exactly what I did. And funny enough, during graduation, right as I was getting ready to leave, one of the teachers stopped me and said, "You are so amazing. I wish I gave you more opportunities." And I'm like, well, it's too late now. I'm off to college. So you telling me this does nothing for me, does nothing to me. Like, I don't care. I was right there. I was very capable. You could have given me the opportunities you gave everybody else, but because you favored them more, because they kissed your ass, that's why they got what they got and I got nothing. But you know what? It's okay, because I still ended up on top. Where are those people now? I'll wait. Where are those people now? But that's cool. That's fine. I know YouTube monitors, so I try to watch my words. Oh yeah, YouTube's very, it's so annoying, because I remember a time when YouTube wasn't this strict, but every little thing, like even me saying death probably like will get me. That's probably why nobody's here, because I said that. So you have to really be careful. It's so frustrating.
Rate.
Rate.
Red.
Red.
Rate.
Rate.
Rain.
Rain.
Gate. Door.
Rate.
Okay, so that was a perfect lesson. So that's a the silver chest. Cross fingers, cross fingers. Okay, good. That helped. All right, I'll open. Sure, let's earn another reward while we're here. Quick 5-second video. All right, we earned some gems. But saying non-slurs and non-curse words like death are a bit strange to censor. Yeah, I don't either. Like, I don't understand. Like, we've gotten so sensitive as a society. Like, everything hurts people. Apparently, you can't say fat to fat people. You can't say homeless anymore. You have to say unhoused. Like, it's so foolish. I can't. Like, I want to go back to the 2000s where nobody cared and they just said whatever they wanted, because it's just a little too strict for me. All right, well, we closed all of our chests for today. I do want to thank you all for being here and participating and just watching and hanging out. Thanks for the likes. I really appreciate that as well. We did have 42 people come in and out of the live, so whether you stayed, left and came back, I do appreciate your viewership, so thank you very, very much. We could turn back, wish we could turn back times. It's like online dictator. It's very strange. And for America to be so free as we are, there are a lot of rules that determine how we speak and how we express ourselves online. I mean, I get it. They're like, oh, but children are here. Well, children shouldn't be online, period. I think the proper age is like 12, 13. And even then, it still can be dangerous. But I feel like that's an appropriate age. There's no reason your 5-year-old should have their own phone and scrolling through YouTube unsupervised. Like, that just doesn't make sense. Give that kid a book. Give that kid some toys. There's no reason they should be on a phone or an iPad on YouTube. 13 plus. Yeah, like 13. Yeah. Honestly, 13 makes sense, because at that point you're a teen, quote unquote. So you're somewhat mature enough to handle internet access. That just makes the most sense. But yeah, I'm going to head on out of here. Have a great rest of your night, everybody, and I will see you all tomorrow.